Today's program is brought to you by OTCStockShark.com. For the latest and greatest OTC and Pink Sheets information, sign up for your account at OTCStockShark.com. Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.
In financial news, U.S. stocks sank as investors who already reaped the benefit of the market's best September in 71 years retreated ahead of key data later in the week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 65 points or 0.6% to 10,770. The Dow has climbed more than 10% this quarter, buoyed by the strongest September rally since 1939. This month alone, the measure has surged 7.6% with monthly gains in all of its 30 components as fears over a double-dip recession eased. The Nasdaq Composite fell 0.7% to 2,360, while the S&P 500 index dropped 0.5% to 1,140. The technology and materials sectors led the decline. Investors worried about the U.S. lawmakers' approval of legislation targeting China's currency policy could make it harder for materials and other multinational companies to do business there. Caterpillar led the Dow's declines, falling 1.8%. Johnson & Johnson was also weak, shedding 1.2% after the federal regulators said that the healthcare company should have moved sooner to recall some Motrin pills that the company discovered were defective in late 2008. In U.S. news, federal law enforcement and national security officials are preparing to seek sweeping new regulations for the Internet, arguing that their ability to wiretap criminal and terrorism suspects is going dark as people increasingly communicate online instead of by telephone. Essentially, officials want Congress to issue a mandate on all services that enable communications, including encrypted email transmitters like BlackBerry, social networking sites like Facebook, and software that allows direct peer-to-peer messaging. The mandate would include being able to intercept and unscramble encrypted messages. The bill raises fresh questions about how to balance security needs with protecting privacy and fostering innovation. And because security services around the world face the same problem, it could set an example that is copied globally. The vice president of the Center for Democracy and Technology, an internet policy group, said that the proposal had huge implications and challenged fundamental elements of the internet revolution. Investigators have been concerned for years that changing communications technology could damage their ability to conduct surveillance. In recent months, officials from the FBI and the Justice Department, as well as the National Security Agency and the White House, as well as other agencies, have been meeting to develop a proposed solution. There is not yet an agreement on important elements like how to word statutory language defining who counts as communication service providers, but they want it to apply broadly, including to companies that operate from services abroad, like Research in Motion, the Canada maker of BlackBerry devices. In the United States, phone and broadband networks are already required to have interception capabilities under a 1994 law called the Communications Assistance to Law Enforcement Act. It aimed to ensure that government surveillance abilities would remain intact during the evolution from a copper wire phone system to digital network cell phones. In international news, an Indian court ruled that the sacred site claimed by both Hindus and Muslims should be divided in a complex decision that will test whether India has moved beyond the violent religious passions that bedeviled the nation during the 90s. In the decision, 2 of the 3 judges ruled that the site should be divided into 3 parts, 2 for the Hindus and 1 for the Muslims. 2 of the judges also found that the site was the birthplace of the Hindu god Lord Ram, a significant ruling for the Hindu side and a rare jump into religion for a civil court. The court said no action would be taken for 3 months, and the Muslim side said it would appeal to the Supreme Court of India. One Hindu group also said it would appeal to the top court, a sign of how the judgment didn't fully satisfy either side.
Ever wish you had sonic hearing? Well, now you can with the amazing Silver Sonic XL from Bell & Howell. It's lightweight and small, just like a cell phone ear adapter. The flexible ear mount easily adjusts to fit all ear shapes and sizes, and the molded ear tip lets it fit you comfortably. Best of all, it looks like a cell phone ear adapter. The Silver Sonic XL amplifies sounds up to 50 decibels, so you can easily keep track of your kids at play. And it picks up sounds from more than 30 yards away, so no one will know you have sonic hearing.
Her body is amazing. I wish I could look like that.
The Bell & Howell Silver Sonic XL is yours for only $19.95. But wait, when you call, ask about our deluxe model upgrade that's fully rechargeable and comes with its own charger. Get Silver Sonic XL now and start hearing things you've never heard before. Call now.
To order your Silver Sonic XL, call 1-800-230-7100 or send $19.95 plus shipping to the address on your screen. But for quicker service, call 1-800-230-7100.
In entertainment news, Jersey Shore star Nicole Polizzi is looking to expand from the world of reality television to best-selling romance author. The 22-year-old, better known by her nickname Snooki, will publish a novel aptly titled A Sure Thing in January of 2011. The book will be a telltale story of a girl looking for love on the boardwalk. Snooki has been in the media spotlight since MTV's Jersey Shore became a U.S. pop culture sensation in the past year. In August, Snooki was sentenced to community service after she was arrested in Seaside Heights, New Jersey, while filming for the popular MTV series. Jersey Shore's second season premiere, set in Miami, scored 5.3 million viewers, growing to 6.5 million in early September, delivering MTV's highest-rated series telecast in more than 8 years. In tech news, in the long-running battle between gritty hacker realism and Hollywood's depiction of computer programming, The Social Network puts a big notch in the win column. Director David Fincher's new film, which follows the story of Mark Zuckerberg and the humble beginnings of Facebook, portrays geek culture, geek habits, and geek speak in a spot-on way. The technical dialogue may be watered down a little bit, and the tedious debugging process is never shown at any point, but The Social Network gets the nuts and bolts right in a way that's uncharacteristic for Hollywood. Shots of web code being banged out on laptops appear throughout the movie, PHP scripts, MySQL queries, and wget command line routine. At one point, an algorithm is used to rank chess players is scrawled out on a dorm room window in grease pencil. We hear a snippet of Bill Gates delivering a lecture on BASIC. There's a discussion about setting up a lamp stack. We see that the physical aftermath of a 36-hour code marathon leaves the engineers' desks littered with Mountain Dew cans. Zuckerberg himself is portrayed by Jesse Eisenberg, a sort of geek genius, a hyper-driven prankster punk with zero social skills. And if you're connected to this industry at all, you know somebody just like him. The Social Network is required viewing for anyone who works in tech, but still there is plenty to chew on for non-geeks. In fact, if you have any interest in Facebook, the 2-hour movie goes down like candy. To see it, try and see it with as many geeks as you can round up. Chances are you and they will love it. In green news, over a period of 18 hours and 40 minutes, Muhammad Yusuf Jamil, a lance corporal in the Pakistani army, single-handedly planted 20,101 tree saplings, a new Guinness World Record, set at the pace of over 18 trees in a minute. The total would have been higher, but monitoring officials disqualified some 400 saplings on the grounds that they were poorly planted. The previous record of 15,170 trees held by Ken Chaplin from Canada was set in 2001. According to reports, Jamil started planting at 2 p.m. local time on a 12-acre site. For his efforts, Jamil received a $7,000 prize from his commander as well as a promotion. On a larger scale entirely, in 2009, a Pakistani team of 300 set another variation of the tree planting world record, planting 541,186 trees, 24 hours, and at a site along the Indus River.
Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.